Welcome to a very special edition of Sin the Fields, live from College Nationals in Milwaukee. I'm Tad Whistle.
I'm Patrick Stegenmiller.
Pat, this is it's been 2 years since our last foray into the live show experience. I'm sure we're gonna blow it, so it's exciting for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of you know who are tuning in that part of the reason we're doing this is because we lost a bet to eat some very spicy peppers on air live because our boss is some kind of weird voyeur situation. But before we get into that, and before we get into all the fantastic Ultimate that we've been watching here, 2 double game point semifinals in a row, we have to explain why we've moved the show. It was supposed to be yesterday. We moved it today. We've been getting a lot of people on Twitter talking about, like, oh, they're afraid of the pepper, whatever. We have a really good excuse.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Just before we continue, I want everyone to know this is 100% legit. I've played maybe somewhere around 110, 115 tournaments career, and when you play that many tournaments, you just have these experiences with Ultimate Travel. This is easily in the top 3.
So yesterday morning, we're about to leave our Airbnb to come to the fields, early, crack of dawn, getting here to do a professional hard day's work. And the place we've been saying was a little weird. Some of you may have seen on Twitter, we tweeted a picture. There was, like, water dripping down through a light fixture. There was a weird chest that was filled with about 20 to 25 women's purses. Each of one had a single item in it, which is bizarre. And we were joking the whole time, like, oh, it's probably like a snuff film was made here or something. And as we're getting ready to leave on Saturday morning, we noticed there's a few cop cars kind of outside the house. And we're like, oh, okay, that's weird. Maybe they're here for the neighbors, probably, right? And the car starts backing up, and all of a sudden a bunch of men with guns start getting out of the car and walking towards us rapidly, telling us to stop. And then we realize that, like, SEAL Team 6 is making a pincer movement, like, around the other neighbors' yards towards the house. Ultiworld's own Cody Mills steps out of the front door to see, like, the Normandy invasion coming up the front lawn at him. It's kind of just, Steve, you might want to come check this out. Long story short, the Airbnb that Charlie Eisenhood, CEO of Ultiworld, Charlie Ultiworld.
I'm going to change my last name to Ultiworld soon.
Had booked us an Airbnb by a renter who was a wanted murderer with the Milwaukee homicide unit. And they sent about 15 or 20 guys to try to bring him down while we were leaving. So we had to leave that place. No, it stands to reason that it's not just a coincidence, right, that there's some illicit murder drug ring happening in Milwaukee at the same time College Nationals is here, particularly when the CEO of USA Ultimate, Tom Crawford, has a known history of gang affiliation.
In his staff bio page on the USA Ultimate website, Tom Crawford has, his history. I'm married to a great wife, and I've always been an athlete. I played college basketball. And then just this throwaway line in there where it's like, I once had a hit taken out on me by the Providence Mafia. But one of my tribes spoke up for me, and they never came after me again. It's just like, okay, that's Tom Crawford in a nutshell. Like, wait a second, what? Yeah, so then, your mind wanders to this place where it's like you just imagine Tom Crawford as Jack Nicholson in The Departed. Like,
sure,
what USA Lacrosse doesn't understand is legitimacy isn't given to you. You have to take it. And him making a bunch of shady backdoor dealings.
Right, yeah. Like, yes.
And that's why he's the right man for the job.
I mean, that's why. I mean, it was the Olympics, and it was the fact that, he knows how to, get rid of a body if you need to. He understands that, 20 years ago, we had the Ultimate Players Association, which is another way of saying we had each other.
5 years earlier, a League Ultimate player couldn't take a day off for work. Now we have the Canadian presidency.
Prime Minister.
Whatever.
Right, yeah. So I guess we should probably actually start talking about real nationals. Because we don't want to blow up Crawford's whatever weird Ocean's 11 scheme he's got going on here.
I support it. Onward and upward, and whoever we have to step on to get there, I'm totally with.
It's like it's like Ocean's 11, where it's like usually a casino has $20 million in it, but on the biggest night of fighting in the world, it's $100 million. It's like usually at USA Nationals, there's $10 in the concession booth, but here in Milwaukee, the biggest stage, there's $40. All right. Well, okay. Let's get to the Ultimate. So we just want to. We've done a lot of good coverage here at Ultiworld. Recaps, reviews, live blog, blog posts. But we want to bring you something that you may have not seen on the live blog and all of that, which is basically just sort of sideline antics, which is what Nationals, I think, you and I appreciate the most.
Yeah, it's the whole reason why we're here. If it weren't for that, if this was just straight reporting, I mean, what would the sense be?
A new wrinkle I've seen this year is you have alumni that are now old enough to just have no idea what's going on with their current programs, but still want to come and drink about it. Like specifically the Wisconsin alumni in the double game point against Maryland, who are just like completely drunk on the sideline, have no idea who's playing. It's double game point, sidelines, wherever, and they're like, oh, man, like ponytail guy is pretty. We should give it to him more. He's pretty great. But then their opinions start to build over the course of the game.
Also, the ponytail guy, I'm like, Pat, they're talking about David Yu. That's their Callahan nominee. What the hell is that guy talking about? Just blind drunk, nobody home. Like, this guy looks that wouldn't have flown in my day. I'll tell you that. Yeah. It's amazing how like these blue blood programs. It's like if you're gonna show up, not know anyone, and just yell, just stay home, man. You know.
No, we don't want people to stay home. We want people to come and develop culture here, like the dude on Northwestern who brought a Eyes Wide Shut orgy mask.
That guy, 41 on Northwestern. You are a legend and a hero. In the pre-quarter game against Brown yesterday, I don't know if he was wearing it earlier in the game or what, but I thought it was like a Horace Grant nose shield.
Right, sure, yeah.
And he cut deep, caught a huck. He's flying, and then he peels off his celebration cut, and he's going over to the sideline. It was just a bird mask. He was playing in a black bird mask with eye holes in it, just cutting deep at Nationals, catching goals.
Can you imagine how terrifying that would be, coming down on a pole? You're looking, it's kind of blading. I don't know. You look down, and you just see, like, death incarnate running at you.
Yeah, it was horrifying, but it was an elimination game. That guy deserves a medal.
You write yourself into team lore at Nationals for stuff like that. Another example is sort of the opposite end of it, where it's something that happens in game that just elevates some random player. So Georgia and Georgetown Universe Point game, winner makes bracket, which is huge.
Yeah, that's
something you hang your hat on. If you make bracket, then you can come up with all kinds of excuses about why you didn't make semis.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You can be like, we lost a flip for white and it was 100 degrees. I'm like, what are you going to do at that point? Whereas if you don't even make the bracket, no one pays you peace of mind at all. So it's game to make bracket. It's like pre-quarter sort of. And George is working the disc up the sideline. Sam Batson, senior, trying to make the throw that wins it for him. Like, yes, this is the guy, the hero from the moment. George is going to do this. Horribly overthrows the strike cut. Horribly overthrows it. And then sort of in the back of the end zone, sort of sitting in the middle of the stack, is this Georgia freshman who kind of just, like, catches it, like, in his midriff and looks around like, did we do it? Did we win? I think we just won. And so this freshman's like, that was, he's got whatever his nickname is in the team. Like, it was Penis Legs. Penis Legs caught the winning goals. Idiot freshman.
Yeah. Kneel before me as Penis Legs and rise by. What's your name again? Is it Steve? Right? Okay, you're Steve.
You're Steve
now.
Again.
You're
Great.
the guy that got us to the bracket in 2018. Never forget it.
Yeah, man,
that's
What was your favorite parent sideline interaction this year? Because that's usually pretty great. Because you have the two classes, right? You've got the really knowledgeable parent that has come to every tournament, knows what they're doing, and then you've got the parent that sometime around regionals realized their kid wasn't playing rugby.
This isn't at all what I thought it was. I didn't see it, but I'd have to take this person at their word. I went over to cover the quarterfinal game, Pittsburgh against Wisconsin this morning, and I get there and the sidelines are packed. Obviously, Madison, it's only 90 minutes away, so there's a huge contingent of Wisconsin parents and fans, and Pitt travels very well. Trent Dillon walks up to me. He's like, yo, Ted. He's like, you see that Pitt parent, huddle over there? I'm like, what do you mean huddle? He's like, they were all holding hands, and they all had their heads bowed together in a circle. I was like, some kind of macabre, satanic ritual. The Pitt parents have embraced the dark arts.
Guys, I hate to interrupt, but there's only 10 minutes left in the show, and you know what that means.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to have to get into the Pepper situation, which we will do for our show's just pillar, Trash Trash Fuckboy. So I don't know what we're eating. Charlie had some crazy thing that fell through or whatever, so I think we're eating a fatale, which sounds bad. and some kind of Thai something. So we're getting just all
That's
hemispheres.
right. So basically, the farm that I found on Etsy.com to ship me a batch of peppers failed to get the job done and did not deliver them on time for Memorial Day weekend. So we called an audible, found some local suppliers, and we have, instead of a ghost pepper, which was the original agreement, we're going to do
easy.
We're going to do the Fatali pepper, look it up, and the Thai green pepper. So eat those both, and then you guys continue the show as you will.
Okay, we want to read something real quick first before we do. So if we won the bet, we were going to make them get a masseuse to come to the media tent, and we didn't, but we put a Craigslist ad for a masseuse up anyways. So, Tad, I'll start eating these. You read our Craigslist post that we put up a couple days ago.
Okay. I put this up I put this up at work on Thursday on Milwaukee Craigslist. Not a joke. Easy money. Fun people. That was the subject line. We're in town on business and in desperate need of a massage the evening of Friday, 5/25. You don't even have to be an actual masseuse. We're in search of an enthusiastic Craigslist person who can, 1, drive to our Airbnb, 2, give 1 hour of totally normal massages to our coworkers, try your best, and 3, collect $100. This is not a joke or some kind of weird code. Please contact if you're interested or have any questions. We would love to give you $100.
And so we got a couple responses before Craigslist took the ad down. So the first one was from Clarissa McEnroy. Oh, my God. It's the lips. Oh, my God. Hey, I'm Clarissa. I'm 24. I'm Native American. I'm great at massaging and love making people feel relaxed and at ease. I wouldn't mind massaging all three. Where are you guys going to be located? And all three of you are men?
Question mark? A fair question? Oh, boy.
Yeah, so she was a prostitute, pretty clearly.
She sent a picture.
Yeah.
We'll tweet it out from Ultra World Live.
We got another one from, oh my God. Oh, the green one's worse, I think. Oh, God.
The other one was from someone who's not a native English speaker. I'll try to find it right now.
You texted it to me, I think?
Yes, I did. Here we go. Okay, hello, Victory. Your post in CL, we can massage us both. You are women or man? I am man. Of 35. Immediate, he doubled down. I saw your post in CL. Then our post was flagged and removed.
So that's our first trash of the weekend is Craigslist. For taking down an innocent post from some guys just looking to get the stress of the day taken away. A nice little rub down, nothing weird about it. We were very clear. This is not some weird code or anything. So you're trash. Okay.
Our second trash is me at the Callahan Awards ceremony. I went up to Sam Van Duzen from Pitt, and I said, someone should really yell wait right before they announce it. And he said, odds. And I said, I really can't do that. That's like bad 50.
Like what you would do like before a pull.
Right.
And if someone's about to pull, you'd be like, no, wait, Chad, no, wait. And then they go off sides or they shank it. Or
so we said 3,
like
2, 1, 49. And he got me.
Oh, my God.
And I didn't do it.
No.
I know.
You know what that means, right?
I can never play odds again.
Yeah. Or you have to get slapped. Those are your choices.
Well, I'll let Sam Van I'd rather you slap me. Sam Van's jacked.
That's true. Sam Van's all man.
Okay.
Last year, we want to go fuckboy. I feel like I want to throw up, but kind of can't. Oh, no, that's cruel. Oh.
We're going to change our fuckboy.
Yeah, we're going to change our fuckboy to that guy. Okay, fuckboy are people that are
using the hashtag #LiveUltimate with any kind of earnesty.
It is ingrained deep in the culture of Ultimate, a culture that we hold so dear, and I swear I'm only tearing up because I care so much about the game, and not because I think that my stomach is on fire. It is ingrained deep within our culture of the game to have complete and utter disrespect for anyone that asks us to do even the most menial task that will allow the game to be played. You're at pickup, and one of the cones is slightly askew, and someone asks you to move it 2 feet? Hell no. I just won't play. We just won't have a game.
You know, it's the greatest tenet of our community is no matter how hard they try and how little you do, to give your organizers shit at every turn.
Oh, my God.
That's why the hashtag Live Ultimate campaign exists, to spam USA Ultimate with constant nonsense throughout the finest tournament in our sport.
So get out there, get on your phones. Whatever nonsense you're getting into this weekend, Ultimate related or otherwise, hit us with that Live Ultimate hashtag. We're living Ultimate right now, doing something we absolutely shouldn't have done that we got bullied into. Just doing it for the tweet or the gram. I don't even know what the fuck we're doing. Live Ultimate. Oh, my God. All right. We've got the next men's semifinal coming up. I can only imagine it's going to be pretty great. I don't even know who's playing. I don't remember where we are.
You satisfied, Charlie?
Oh, my God.
You guys have achieved the terms of the bet, so I am satisfied.
I'm going to do something terrible at the new Airbnb.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. One story we want to end on tonight, something almost as heartfelt, not more heartfelt than what we just said. I want to shout out to Pit Danger Women's Ultimate, who just made it to semifinals, first time in their program history. Incredible performance, incredible game in the game to go. You know, really tough loss, but I think we all know that it's not about winning or losing at the end. It's about that feeling you get when you're in that double game point, when everything is on the line. That's what counts. And Tad, I know you had a friend who's coaching the team who is involved and had something you wanted to share.
My dear friend, one of my best friends in the whole wide world, a man that I hope to stand next to me at my wedding someday, Ben Banyas, one of the coaches of Pit Danger. He sent out a long, heartfelt email thanking everyone, some of his close friends on our old team, Dire Wolf. And, Ben just kind of bears his soul, makes some jokes, but he's like, thank you for all the constant support. You guys have always been there for me. I love you. This is an email thread that has been, just used for drunk bullshit for the last 4 years. So everyone's like, oh, that's nice. Out of nowhere, a dude that never posted his workouts on the email thread ever, who, couldn't be reached to talk about how he was getting to, how are you getting to heavyweights, Mason? Please respond. Off the top rope, the only comment, boring! Really not cool.
Oh, man.
But at the same time, kind of cool.
I'm glad someone said it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it for us here. Make sure you go out and you live Ultimate tonight, the rest of Nationals.
Tweet at USAU.
The rest of your life. Tweet it at USAU. And enjoy these games or something. This hurts so bad.
I have 2 cups of ranch I stole from the concession stand right by my backpack right now.
All right, for Tad Whistle, I'm Patrick Stegemeller. It was rich. It was compelling. It was in the fields.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, baby, I hear the blues calling. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
Tad sings that at the end of every episode, and we cut it out. I'm not sure.
I seem
why.
a bit confused, but maybe I got you pegged.
This is the pepper, I guess.